cold, rainy night in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. The city where American democracy was born 250 years ago, and hence the name of this city's NBA team, the 76ers, who tonight play host to the San Antonio Spurs. Down low, Drummond trying to force it up. Wemby got a piece of it.
Bad decision there.
Into the lane, Champagnie who lays it in. Champagnie now. They let the contact go, and the Spurs wind up with a Castle dunk.
You know, for the Sixers tonight, they're going to have a tough time if they have to play in the half court all night long.
Fox for three, and he's got it. Castle in the lane. Got it. Dominic Barlow misses, and Edgecombe's attempted dunk on the follow doesn't drop, and now the Sixers turn it over. Champagnie. He has it rejected. Still Spurs by 9. Castle into traffic, and once again, unsuccessfully. Here comes Grimes with an alley-oop to Edgecombe for the dunk. And they get a bucket right away. Harper with a spin move into the left hand off the glass.
Mitch Johnson spoke very highly of him when we were visiting with him before the game.
Maxey.
There you go.
Well, he recently passed Allen Iverson for the most threes in Sixer history. They let the contact go, and eventually Bona gets the bucket. Maxey to Bona. Harper. His dad, Ron Harper, played on 5 championship teams in the NBA. Maxey with the floater that's off. Sixers steal it back. Maxey for 3.
Better not give him those open looks.
Back out for Fox.
Well, if he does that, he's going to be one heck of an NBA player.
Bryant alone underneath for the dunk. Bit of an overlap between game clock and shot clock. Harper for 3, and he's got it. Luke Cornett. Now Harper, who's been hot and stays that way.
Well, he's got 14. That's what a block there by Cornett.
Swatted it right back in Payne's face. And at the other end, getting a little bit of satisfaction of his own, Cornett with the slam. Payne, little floating jumper. Well, Nick Nurse won G League titles with the Iowa Energy and the Rio Grande Valley Vipers. He has a special feeling for G League guys. Johnson, tough bucket. Spurs by 7 with the ball, and now make it 9. Castle got to the hoop and threw it down with authority. Castle, cross court.
That was a great read by Castle.
Champagnie with the 3. Drummond having an off night. 0 for 3 from 3. Tried it in close. That didn't work either. Straight on 3 for Wemby.
Oh, boy.
I mean, that's just insane.
Oh, boy.
I'll tell you in a second, because I think Wemby may unleash again. The fake, then to the corner, and that works.
They were a great team so they could go out and win on the road. This team is doing the same thing.
Steal by Vassell for the slam.
Great pass. Look at him move the basketball.
Here's Bryant with a good look at a 3.
Put that on your clinic tape, Mitch Johnson. Maxey 2 for 8. Remember, he talked about Maxey having a 52-point game against them.
He hits the floater here. He's averaging 29 a game. He'll have to pick it up to reach that mark against the Spurs tonight. To compound the Sixers' problems, this could turn into a 3-point play. Stephon Castle with the chance for the 3-point play. Edgecombe with the steal and the behind-the-back pass to Maxey for the slam.
There's those 2 guards. That's when they're at their best.
Castle to Wemby.
Or you get the heart of that zone. That's, I mean, who do you guard? The guy going to lay it up, or you Wemby for a dunk?
Vassell from the corner.
Tell you what, it's going to take a good team to beat these Spurs in a 7-game series.
Maxey working for everything tonight and gets the hoop. Here's the thing, they're down big, but they're still competing.
Yes, they are.
Champagnie hits the three.
I'm telling you, when they shoot threes, look out. What are they now? 10 for 21 from three?
Watford. Is that a goaltend on Wemby? I think so.
Boy, that corner's wide open against this zone.
Ooh. If you miss from the corner, Castle takes care of it on the other side of the bucket. Vassell, long three. There's the answer at the other end.
Some fresh legs out there tonight with those Spurs.
Just for emphasis, Champagnie with the dunk.
That's the problem with running the back door against San Antonio. You run the back door and you meet Wemby.
Vassell hits a three. Maxey all the way to the hoop.
I never feel like he's discouraged. You know, that's a real trait to have, Bob, if you see the nice drive there by Castle, but it's easy to get discouraged in a game like this.
Fox off the glass. Maxey, that floater's been working for him, but that one doesn't go down. Vassell for three.
Wow.
Well, missing
that ball.
Missing Paul George and Embiid, you're missing 16 All-Star appearances between them. Wemby.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Are you kidding me?
An oh my for this brings to mind Dick Enberg.
Oh, boy.
Who did everything at NBC, one of the great all-round network TV play-by-play men ever. Vassell, that did look good.
Vassell, he's going like, just give me the ball anywhere across half courts, and I'm going to let it go.
Fox, left hand.
What a drive.
They are shooting better than 65% as a team.
Look at Maxey. He's got two guys on him whenever he goes out on the floor.
And yet, working hard, he gets the bucket. Let's check in with Jim Gray. Here's Edwards, stutter step, swatted away by Vassell. And back comes Fox. In this third quarter, San Antonio, who started the half comfortably in front, has outscored the Sixers 22 now to 8.
Bob, I said, I'm not getting involved.
Payne for three, it's an air ball. Yes, Czar, discretion is sometimes the better part of valor. Fournette had it squirt through his hands. Spurs retain it and score.
Did you see that high dribble where he sort of cupped it, went away from the defender?
I heard coaches mention that the difference between flag and Parker.
I like this kid. This kid is going to be really good, this Carter Bryant.
The families and friends of many players who ordinarily don't see their name in the scorebook are watching with interest right now. Johnson got the hoop.
Draymond Green had a situation with LeBron. He got game 4, he gets suspended in game 5, and they lose a home game. You know, that they could have closed it out, and Draymond wasn't able to play.
Tough to say. You're going to rebuild. You may not get the right plays. You may make bad decisions. Injuries take place, and you can go a long stretch, 10, 12. It happened to Chicago, Doug, after.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
I used to love how Marv would use you, Czar, as his foil. And on cameras, he would say something, some put down of you, some sardonic remark, and you would just look back at the camera as if to say to the audience, without saying anything at all, you see what I have to live with? Well, Waters, the three, was looking for a three all night long. Gets in the scorebook with the dunk. Biyombo connects. McLaughlin. Olenek.
There's another one of those clinics.
Waters, 3 for 3.
Another clinic.
We mentioned this early in the game. When the NBA on NBC began in the 90s, contact, ball drops, could be a three-point play. At the beginning of the 90s, the average for an NBA team in terms of three-point attempts per game was 7.
Brooks broke his hand. He's out 4 to 6 weeks, and they're going to miss his toughness and what he brought to that team. And McLaughlin said, I want to join the party here.
And he does with a 3 of his own. And mercifully, it is now over.
Mitch Johnson's got to be very, very happy the way his team bounced back from that game in New York after scoring 89 points.